Hey, do y'all know who Eddie is from That's So Raven? Or Sticky from Proud Family? Bruh, if you under the age of probably 20, 19, you don't know nothing about neither one of those shows I just talked about. Bruh, first things first, bruh. We got the Orlando Brown interview, you know what I'm saying? Quentin Meth, Raven-Symoné, Nick Cannon, Dr. Phil, and more. Bruh, this should be a good one. If you know Orlando Brown is Mr. Whatever the fuck he did, I'm glad. Hey, man, if you're new to the channel, I want you to hit that like button, comment, subscribe, turn on the post notification bell so you don't miss the video. Let's get it.
No Jumper, coolest podcast in the world, and today we got an iconic, legendary moment going down. Orlando Brown has finally decided to
legendary
bless
moment
us with his presence.
Hey, in no cap, the nigga look good for himself right now. He looking good right now. Think about it. He got the Milano Force on, heavy chain on. You know what I'm saying? Skin clear. Man, I'm proud of Orlando Brown, man. I'm proud of Orlando Brown, for sure.
Brown has finally decided to bless us with his presence.
Yeah, man, what's going on, Mr. No Jumper?
What's going on?
Hey, man, I'm blessed to be here.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
He was in major pain.
Oh, man,
Hella
so
shit, man.
much, yeah.
My girl told me one thing, though. She said, if you're going to have him on your show, just don't ruin my childhood. Because she said that when I had Aaron Carter on over and over and he was wilding, that was her childhood
Aaron
crush.
Carter?
Right.
I don't know if she put you in the crush bucket, but she definitely was a fan. She said, like, just don't do anything that's going to ruin my childhood.
Oh, man, well, man, I know you're not going to do that, but I mean, shout out to her, man.
Yeah. So, how you doing? What's going on?
Man, I'm extremely blessed, bro. I got a team of people in my life right now that just want to see me win, and
that's what's up.
We piggyback off each other, man. Iron sharpens iron, so it's looking really good, man.
I like
very
that.
Happy in a very happy place right now.
That's interesting.
What y'all be saying? I love that for him.
The catalog of your interviews and media appearances over the years, you know, it's just pure ups and downs.
Yeah.
Different person in every interview.
Yeah, well, you know, different energies, you know,
Yes.
For different
Same person, different energies
of the times.
Right.
And it's, you know, growth is definitely a big thing, man. When you're able to grow based off of those experiences, you know, that's what the kicker is. You know
Okay,
what I'm saying?
facts.
So that's definitely where I'm at.
Right. Maybe we should go back a little bit, and you can just tell us a little bit about the early days for the people who aren't 100% sure. Maybe a little bit of history.
Yeah.
Child actor.
So, you know, the early days, you know, I went on a spree of making people laugh in my own way. And
as a child, we're talking.
Yeah. Oh, you're talking about basically the beginning.
Yeah, I mean, might as well go all the way back a little bit.
Yeah, you know, Major Pain, you know, Family Matters,
Family
Jamie
Matters.
Foxx Show,
And you became an actor as a child, right? You were on
Yes.
camera as a...
Hey, bro, where was y'all at, bro? Like, bro, if you don't remember this, say goodbye.
Yes, sir.
What do you
You're
think
a
your
bot.
parents wanted to do by getting you into that? Like, were they looking at you like
It was me.
you had that talent to be a star?
It was me, bro. It was, you know, they saw the energy and the spirit that I had. It was just a lot of energy.
Really?
And so my godfather at the time, you know, he passed away. His name is Bobby D'Allen. He came over, saw the energy, and took me to meet a woman by the name of Sharon Berg, and that's how it exploded.
Really? Okay. And they just, like, did you feel like you just had it from early on? How much of that time do you remember?
I remember all of it.
Really?
Yeah, I definitely remember all of it. And I feel like it was I definitely feel like it was my calling to entertain people. Not to be put in a box, but just to entertain. Period. You know, whatever makes people smile. You know.
So even as a young kid, you were very connected to that.
Yes, sir.
Interesting.
Yes, sir.
Some people, when they talk about why they became a comedian or why they got into entertainment, they kind of like go all the way back and they say like they can maybe identify something as a kid where maybe they had a reason why they wanted to make people laugh so much, like they were sort of compensating, or that maybe they grew up in an environment in which that sort of gave them a sense of safety. Have you ever thought about it on that level, or do you think it was just inherently you?
It was just it literally it was just something that like I said, they seen the possibilities with my personality, so much energy, you know. When I did ended up landing on the set, I just knew I was making people laugh saying these words.
Right.
So that made me feel good, and it grew into something that I love to do.
Right.
You know, and so yeah, naturally it just came.
So, but you're such a young kid. Are you also thinking about your career and this sort of arc that you're trying to do here? Or are you just going to work every day?
Yeah,
are you thinking about yourself as a celebrity and as an actor?
No, definitely not, man. No, you don't know what's going on. You know what I mean? Like, you don't know the outside world. But I remember, like, literally, like, my grandma, she being like the one to walk me up to my fans because I was, you know, told not to talk to strangers.
Really?
You know what I mean? So, like, being that young, knowing that you're not supposed to talk to strangers, and then, you know, all of a sudden you do a movie by the name of Major Payne, and now you're known as Tiger, and you're on the billboard now. It's like, come on, baby, come on.
Wasn't he in Coming to America, too?
Right.
But me, I was just, like, more timid, the timid type, like, I don't know you know, so.
Because you're a kid, you're going and you're filming something. The idea that then millions of people are going to see it and then love you as a result.
You don't comprehend that.
That's kind of hard to wrap your head around.
Yeah,
you
don't comprehend that yet. Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, one day you're walking outside and it's just different. Like all of a sudden, people are acting different to you, and you're a kid trying to figure out what the fuck is going on.
Exactly. Yeah. I didn't really like pick it up until like when I looked up and I seen my face on the billboard, and I'm like, okay, everybody has to see that.
Yeah. And you start doing the math in your head, like, well, most people aren't on a billboard,
right?
But I am.
But I am.
So I guess there's something here.
Something here, yeah, exactly, yeah. So,
interesting.
Yeah, it's really simple, man. You know, I'm just really, really grateful. You know,
I'm glad to see that he's back on the right path. Because it's always those one videos you run across on YouTube. It'll be like, child actors, and where are they now? And a lot of them got fucked up futures, or presents, or however you want to say it. Like, they went down the wrong path. A lot of people go down the wrong path, but it's all about how you fix it. The story is your story. It's all about how you want to write it and how it ends.
A lot of people that I can call colleagues and family, and you know, being that young and growing up in the industry, my brother, man, it's a blessing to have the relationships that I have, and to be able to say that I'm connected to the people that I'm connected to, man. It's pretty awesome.
Did you start making a lot of like real deal friendships with the people you were on shows with at that time? Oh
yeah, definitely. It's just, you know, it's a family. You know, from Family Matters to, like I said, the Jamie Foxx show, even That's So Raven. You know, it's just you seeing those people for every day for like a couple years.
Right.
You know, it turns into a family situation.
Right.
You know, so that's why a lot of the memories are really, really astronomically blessed, man. Like I'm just happy.
Right, for sure. So like there's certain moments where your career kind of just takes these big leaps, especially when you're doing film and TV and shit. Like, so the Major Payne thing was a huge boost where all of a sudden your career goes crazy. What were the other moments as a young kid that sort of just blew up?
Family Matters, because I went through this whole thing of being like the go-to kid in the industry. So in this audition, you know, they had knew me from Family Matters, and this particular audition was the Jamie Foxx one. And they you know, the role was for a 14-year-old, and I was only like 8 or 9 years old. But you know, it's that right there, man. Just knowing that that I was actually that talented and blessed that young to be able to do stuff like that.
Let's give him his flowers though, because he was in everything as a kid.
Sometimes I think people just forget how big it was at one point. Like that was the biggest show in the world, it felt like.
Exactly. Man. Yeah. You couldn't run from Jaleel.
yeah. Definitely.
In case y'all know who this
so
is,
you looking at
Steve
like
Urkel.
Thinking like, oh fuck, like I want to rise up in this industry and like be a big star.
Well, yeah, not like be a big star, but my thing was I'd like to meet him. So I went on I went on to the Jay Leno show.
Wow.
And I got to meet Jaleel. He came out as a special. It was either him or Michael Jackson, and I chose Jaleel White. And
you took Jaleel White over Michael Jackson?
So huge, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, who didn't want to chill with Urkel? You know, so he came out, and brought the doll to me and everything, man. And you know, and shout out Jalil, man. You know, he's awesome, man. Awesome dude.
Wow, that's incredible. So then, when you get on That's So Raven, that's kind of like the thing that people always mention when your name comes up. So was that like the biggest things that happened to you in that?
I mean, I wouldn't say the biggest, but it was definitely the most controversial.
Hold on, this thing got $1 billion baby chain? Or am I tripping?
Okay.
Based off of the relationship and the silence and all the eerie stuff that was going on for a while there.
Silence.
Yeah, well, the not speaking, me and Raven not talking for a while, and all that cool stuff.
I can't believe they was in a relationship.
And not talking.
No, not at the time. I'm talking about
over the
time,
years, right?
Over the years.
How many years were you filming that show?
6 years.
6 years.
Yeah, we did 6 seasons, man. Normally Disney only does 3, so we did like 6 seasons, and it was amazing, bro.
Right.
Yeah, it was amazing.
It was a great time while you were doing it.
I mean, everybody would come to the set, man. They know how we get down, man. We had fun, you know. Right. So they didn't want to leave the set, man. That was the thing.
What age were you by the time you were done with That So Raven?
I was 18.
Okay.
Yeah, I was 18.
Damn, that nigga was young, getting a bag.
From there, man, it was just movies.
I wonder, is he getting any type of money? Like, being that that's on Disney Plus now, like he gotta be getting some type of money for that, like royalties type shit, residuals, some type of shit.
Music and branching off to do, my own thing, man. It really was a blessing to be able to go through everything that I've gone through, and like I said, all of the sets that I've been on and everything like that. It just turns into you becoming your own CEO, your own boss, man. You push your own product, man. You know, like you got the music, straight from Youngstar Entertainment. Everything's independent. Me and my partners and investors, and just taking it to the next level of life, man. Just being serious about taking the reins of my career,
right?
And doing doing what most actually dream about doing, like I remember watching people like Baby, and like, yo, man, he rapping and he own a company, and people like Diddy, like, what I'm saying, like,
Hold on, do his chain say $1 billion mindset? Cause if so, that's a fire chain. It looked like that's what it said.
And wanting to be something like that, and now that people are actually dibbling and dabbling into the music and in certain areas, man, it's feeling like we're almost there.
Right.
So and I definitely appreciate you, man, for allowing me the opportunity to come onto your platform, man, and it's a blessing. It really is, man.
It's honestly great to see you just seeming so healthy and like seeming like you're in a good state of mind.
Oh man,
a good space to seem like.
Yeah, it's great to see. I had no idea. I was talking about that with everybody before. I'm like,
have you ever heard this song, America, or some shit like that? Dog, that's one of his hardest songs to me, bro. Like bro, the nigga got bars. I'm talking about like the nigga can rap. He's talented as hell.
Yeah, well, it's like, that's the thing, man. They like now, that they know I've changed my life and stuff. It's like the whole thing I've been on the straight and narrow for like maybe, I'll say over 6 years now.
Really?
Yeah. So it's like,
damn.
The memes of, okay, let me just start with here. It's like I've been putting out so much music, video after video after video after video, and nobody's really paying. They pay attention. We getting some numbers and stuff, but it's more like they don't want to talk about that.
Right.
They'd rather take the BS, and promote that. Like
the negative always outweigh the good.
I thought was pretty funny was they take a picture of me and my family and put like a mug shot right next to my family photo, and it's
really?
yeah, they're
who did that? Like
I don't know. I have no idea, but they're reaching, and like they know I've been doing this music thing for a while. They know, it was brought up, my past and things of that nature, and
well, when did the music become your dream?
The music became. It's always been my dream, bro. But it became a serious thing when I started Youngstar Entertainment.
Okay, what age or what year are we talking?
Talking about maybe, I'll say, 2005.
Okay, and so you're still acting a lot at this point.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
And so you start thinking about the music side of things. And did you know anybody who was having success with music, or who started guiding you into that?
Well, it was Pimp C.
Pimp C?
Chad.
Hold on. The one and only Chad Butler? Pimp C? Oh, okay. I would want to do music too. Think about it, bruh. If it wasn't for Pimp C, it would be no Boosie. Do your research. If it wasn't for Pimp C and Bun B, wouldn't be no Boosie and Webby. Boosie, without Boosie and Webby, would there really be a young boy? Like, would we really know about Baton Rouge like that? Come on, man.
Oh, like before he passed away, he taught me like directly how to run a company.
Really?
So I was really like his little protege.
R.I.P. Pimp C.
How did you tap in with Pimp C for the first time?
My boy Lo Grissom has a great relationship with some people over at UGK. So actually his mother Alexandria does. And at the time, she knew I really wanted to do some music, and she made a couple of phone calls, and Chad responded, and it was just one of the most greatest times of my life, man. Meeting him and learning from him. Like just sitting in the Bentley, him driving over to the radio station, dropping off boxes of units, and
really?
Him editing his own pictures, and him pulling up to the label and letting them know he was hands on with everything. So I definitely wanted to emulate that.
How much time do you actually spend around him?
At least about a cool 5-6 years.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Wow, so the whole latter 5-6 years of his life, like you guys were together until the end?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. And I mean, I've done a lot of research about Pimp C. Like, did you get to see, like, he kind of had like a bipolar thing going, right?
Oh yeah, fuck yeah, bitch ass nigga. Let me tell you something about these niggas, man. You know what I'm saying? They got a motherfucking problem, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like, there's like 2 versions of him, right? Like,
Yeah,
okay.
there's all kinds of versions of Pimp, but him as a father.
I heard Pimp was a legend.
And excuse my language, but yeah, him as a father, and him as a man, period, man. That's who they didn't know. That's who they didn't know, man. He was my Quincy Jones, man. I was his Will Smith.
Really?
And the way he thought about it, he said it all the time, And that's another reason why I started, writing the Orlando Brown show, because actually Uncle Bun was the one that was like, yo, man, you see this all the time. You see scripts all the time, bro. Like, who better than to write it than you?
Right.
So that's when I wrote the Orlando Brown show, and Chad, he passed away. Sad to say he passed away, but yeah, we was getting ready to do it.
Had you ever been around anybody who was using drugs as heavily as he was? Because he was pretty prolific at a certain point, right?
Well, I didn't see that side. He never did lean around me. Listen, Chad only did a cup of red wine like twice.
Really?
Yeah, so that whole situation with him, with them planting, and like all that stuff was planted, bro. Like, that's not even his stilo. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's levels to this.
He raps about lean a lot, though.
Yeah, he raps about lean, but it's levels to this.
He's from Texas.
I'm not gonna have it on me.
Do you think that they planted it? Who, the cops or his management team?
Well, hey man, I can't go into, out of respect for the family and out of respect for my sister Shanara and all of that, man.
You can't go into it because of what? You know who I think killed Pimp C, you know what I'm saying? Shit, we ain't gonna say too much, but the industry, we're all crazy. Industry might have played a role in Orlando Brown. You know what I'm saying? His little shit. You never know. And that's crazy, bro. I never even knew he had a connection with Pimp C. That makes a whole lot of sense, though. Damn, that's crazy, bro.
Gonna keep all that quiet, but other than that, I do know that it didn't go down like that didn't go down like that.
Interesting.
That didn't go down like that, bro.
So how much music you actually end up making with him, and how much of it is out there?
Let me tell you something, bro. I never did. I never got to do one song with him, bro. I never got to do one song. I was always scared.
Yeah.
I was always scared to do it.
Really?
But he was interested in the Orlando Brown show.
Okay.
And he was very, very he was happy about my music. He was very happy about my music.
And he didn't sign you?
It was Live Soul Entertainment, $1.5 million deal with Jive.
He was part of that.
For my birthday. He died on my birthday.
So the deal didn't go through because he died?
Because he passed.
And then it wasn't on the table anymore after that?
It wasn't on the table.
What the fuck?
Bro, that's crazy.
It was through
untold
Live
stories
Soul
right here.
Entertainment through Jive. So he started a company,
Right.
Live Soul Entertainment, and signed me and was taking it through Jive. So that's
Bro, that's crazy. Like, this is shit that we never knew. Like, who all knew this? By a show of, by a raise of hands. Nigga, you're lying. Put your hand down. You didn't know that.
Did you have a relationship with Bun as well? Like, how
yeah,
close were you?
I still have.
You heard him call him Uncle Bun, nigga, didn't you?
Okay. Not as close.
I mean, we both live in Texas and stuff. It's just after it. Yo, man, I still haven't even went to Chad's gravesite, man.
Really?
That's something I still haven't even swallowed.
Did that fuck you up?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
You feel like you're a different person after that?
God
When
damn.
Chad passed, yeah.
The trash people out there making hella noise.
He knew me musically, and he knew what he knew what I was trying to do. He was the only person at the time trying to really help.
Right.
You know,
because it's hard to get support as like a child actor trying to rap.
Facts.
Right?
Yeah,
Facts.
He heard my music and was like, "Yo, man, hey, that's you."
Right.
So he did everything in his power, man. He immediately called Jermaine Dupri. He immediately called
Jermaine Dupri?
He called a lot of people, man.
Nigga was gonna be on the same label with Pow Wow.
It was a big thing that was coming, man. You know, when he was here, bro. But now I'm just keeping it pushing. Man.
So how did you continue on after that?
Well, you know, you gotta pick up, and you know, you gotta grow. Like I was saying earlier, you know, growth is the biggest thing, man. We're gonna have losses. We're gonna have trials and tribulations.
It's called adversity.
Just knowing that he wouldn't have wanted me to stop. You know what I'm saying? And you know, knowing that I have to at least continue. That got me off my butt, man, because you gotta do something about it.
Did you lose track with the music for a while because he was gone, or?
No, I didn't lose track with it. I just didn't want to do it.
Right.
I just didn't want to do it, because my boy was going, But other than that, man, you get over it and you start it starts coming.
Right.
Day by day, you get over it and then it starts coming.
So what happened with the Orlando Brown show?
Damn, you could tell that shit really affected him. Like, damn, I never knew he had a relationship with Pimp C, bro. That shit right there, death, and you never know how certain people deal with death. That's another thing, bro.
We popping, Right now, it's we're in pre-production, man, and doing all we can do, as far as to get it out there, and start going hard, man.
It's still the dream.
But no, it's actually in pre-production.
Right.
Yeah.
You're doing it with a TV network, or you're filming it yourself?
With my team, yeah.
Okay.
Independently, and then we're gonna take it out there and see who wants to do business.
Nice. Was that something you always wanted to do because you were kind of the co-host on the Raven show?
No, that's something that I always wanted to do, just because people always told me I needed my own show.
Right.
And it just came to a point to where
I'll watch that.
You gotta do
No
it.
cap.
Do something about it, man. So.
Right. When did you start experimenting with drugs?
Oh man, that was around, I say.
Damn, Adam just diving into it, don't you?
Around 20.
Around the age of 20.
Yeah.
Okay.
Adam dived right into the questions. He don't give a shit.
34 now.
And so you were doing them during the Pimp C part of your life, or you were sober at that time?
No. That was when I was just doing my little weed and my little liquor.
Right.
That was it. But I didn't, I tapped on it. Like when I tell you I experimented, that's literally what I did, was experiment.
Right.
That's another thing that the media drags out. They make it seem like it's like, oh, he was just
Right.
And it's like, all right, cool.
You feel like your drug abuse has been exaggerated by the media?
Yes.
Okay.
Mildly exaggerated. It's just,
Well, okay, when you look back at certain times in your life, like when you look back at your Vlad interview, how would you describe your state of mind that you were in at that time? You did two of them. There was one like 5 years ago where
the first one,
your behavior was...
And it's crazy because you would think like, okay, he's on some type of drugs, but then again, like, him acting the way he did on these certain interviews hyped it up more, like, oh, niggas really on drugs. Which probably wasn't even the case. Like, the nigga probably was just on weed, liquor. You know what I'm saying? That's regular shit that people do on a daily basis. People out here doing perkies, my friend. Every day. This nigga probably wasn't even know shit, bro. And I said that from Jump Street, bro. Like, when I first had seen those interviews and shit, I was like, man, he probably really just got some shit on his chest to get off.
And the first one I came in there and I gave him my all. He wasn't even there, you know. I cried, opened up, very bright energy. I assessed it as well, you know. It was awesome. I didn't respect the fact that me opening up to see a lot of people at the time didn't know my personality.
Like I said, get some off his chest.
They knew Eddie. They didn't know Orlando's funny.
Right.
You know.
So they start seeing some real shit.
Yeah. So I hate that I sit in front of Vlad, and you know, I sat in front of whoever interviewed me, and I hit him with that, and then he just took the. Like, let me tell you, I was listening to Hanson in the car, bro. Like, and I was chilling. I got out the car, walked into the interview, and he asked me about the whole joint, and I did the song or whatever, but it wasn't like I was going to walk in there and be like, yo, okay, this is what I'm going to do, this is what I have planned. And that's what I didn't respect about it, man, because he chopped up just that and turned it into a meme. And
the
then,
shit.
Man, I was just like, yo, bro.
Oh.
Were you listening to Hanson a lot at that point in your life?
Nah, bro, it was just, literally, it wasn't nothing to listen to on the radio. We was just...
I mean, Bob is a great song.
And I'm a Hanson fan. I'm a real Hanson fan.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I was like, yo, man, I was listening. It was just the way it worked out, bro. It was just like, it was just foul.
That
Bop
shit's classic, though.
You know, genuine
Classic.
energy, and I told some real stuff, man. And it was a great first interview, which is why he wanted to do the second one. So by the time the second one came around, I'm a little bit more like guard now, because you didn't just chop me up and run out just this one piece of the interview. Everything else was great, but you took and you pissed off my friend, man. You pissed off my sister with that. Like,
what part exactly pissed your sister off?
Well, what you said.
Right.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I can't, like, I just didn't respect that. You know, I ended up getting over it. I talked to Vlad.
So him and Raven is back cool? And sister, I think I thought y'all did the whatever the fuck you said in that interview. I thought y'all had all that shit going on, right?
And
But you haven't been back.
Yeah, but I haven't been back because it's like, you gotta think though. You know, he sat down with other colleagues of mine, and he's like, "Oh, so did you see the Orlando? Did you see the?" And he kept pushing it in people's faces, and it's like, bro, you're not doing this to anybody else, but me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
but when you watch that video, do you find it troubling? Because to me, it seems like you're pretty fucked up on drugs. I don't know what.
Which one?
The second one, the one that's like 5 years ago. You're sober in that?
No, I was high on weed. Yeah.
Like I said.
I smoked a blunt or two. Yeah, but I was pissed off at how he dogged me out though.
Cause you gotta think, bro. When certain people got a certain type of energy to them, that's just how they is. Of course, if they say you done did drugs once or got caught with drugs or whatever the case may be, every time you act out or do anything after that, what they gonna blame it on? Come on, man. Like I said, this nigga's probably on weed, liquor, regular shit. He just had something probably to get off his chest. People, like he said, we only knew Eddie, the nigga from TV, woo-doo-woo, child actor. We don't know the real him. He was gone for so long. Then when he come out and want to do his tell laws and his truth, spit his truth, this is what people say. Man, I'm rooting for him. No cap.
Saying, like, I'm not gonna give you the same energy, bro, after you just dogged me out. So if I look high on weed, look high or whatever, okay, cool. I'm not finna give you the same energy. You just played me. Like, why give you the same energy? I come in there bright, looking all, you know. Right. You know what I'm saying?
I saw you on another interview though where you were like, Vlad should have split that money up with me.
Well, no, number one, no. I was saying that he should have offered.
Right.
You know, it's one thing to have a certain caliber of person come and you conversate with them. Okay, great, that's awesome. But you know, when you know that you're doing numbers with this person, it becomes to me it becomes a something.
But that's usually going to be something that you discuss beforehand.
Yeah,
like I feel like Vlad
right.
does pay like a significant like number of his repeat guests and stuff because they consistently bring people to his channel.
Oh, so Boosie getting that bag, huh?
I'm just saying, if it wasn't this did good. The first one did great. I'm gonna go ahead and reach out to you, bro. Since it did great, let me see if I can give you it wasn't nothing like that.
Right.
So for me to sit here and believe that that's in his heart, okay, I mean, I love Vlad, of course. Shout out to Vlad, that's my boy. But at the time, was that in his heart? It clearly wasn't. You know,
Interesting.
So, you know what I mean? So,
right. So when would you say that it got bad in terms of the drug use? Because there's like videos of you kind of out on the street and stuff that I think a lot of people were concerned about.
Yeah, a lot of people. Yeah, the setups. Getting kicked out by friends, and you own the house, and no one knows that you own the house, and it's it's a whole bunch of stuff, man.
Hold on. What, nigga? Kicked out by friends, but you owned the house. Nigga, what? Bro, there ain't no way, nigga. No way. The fuck?
That I'm a very smart person. I don't think I'll be putting myself in situations that I wouldn't. I had to be comfortable in order for someone to get to me.
Right.
And that's the sad part, because it's always he's doing well, and then it's somebody around him, or then it turns into me. It just just the fingers pointed at me, and it's like, okay, I can take it. That's not a problem. It's the ongoing sporadic stuff. That's what gets me, because this sporadic stuff keeps happening, but I still keep putting out hit videos.
But what do you think it is that kind of draws you towards being around the kind of people who might betray you or kick you out of your own house or whatever?
But it's not even about that, bro. Me, my life is very unorthodox. I'm blessed, to say that I don't have a normal life.
Right.
And there are some people that know that before you know that. So before you actually get to even wrap your mind around who you actually are, they've already made their move. And I was oblivious to that. I was oblivious to that, man. Especially
like they say, you are almost, or I forgot how to go. You are almost as good as the company you keep. Or you're as good as the company you keep, or some shit like that, bro. Which basically means you gotta watch who you have around you. You know what I'm saying? People will damn near try to persuade you into try to be like them. You see what I'm saying? Like, oh, bro, you should do it like this because I'm doing it. You should do that. I think that, man, you gotta do what's best for you nowadays. The only person who could stop you from doing what you gotta do is you. You heard a lot of yous in there, right? Focus on yourself.
A heart. I got a huge heart, he's got a huge heart, which is why I allow a lot of people in, and they screw me over, and it's like, all right, cool. Like you know how to see the snake coming, but at the same time, you just don't let it bite, because they're gonna stay in the field, bro. You're not gonna be able to. Every snake is not gonna disappear, but what you can do is you can prevent yourself from walking on one of them. Let them bite you.
Right. But do you feel like you were kind of drawn to like a more, even outside of the drugs, were you kind of drawn to more of like a street lifestyle? Was that like part of the music thing that you wanted to be around a lot of dangerous people, maybe you could say?
No, it wasn't that. It was literally they knew who I was before I knew. And I lit like it's one thing to think that you're this person for your entire life. You're thinking that this is what it is, but when someone knows something else on you that you don't know, then that's when things start getting weird.
Like what though?
Like them knowing who you are from TV and shit?
Yeah, and other stuff. But it's just more like, the surroundings just start changing, bro. Like, surroundings just start changing.
Right.
It's like if I know that you're worth $3 trillion.
I am.
Right. If I know that you're worth $3 trillion, right? Okay? And you don't know that, though. Like, you don't know that you're worth $3 trillion. So, that's when everything around you
know your worth, too.
Knows you got something but you.
So would you say that you've had the problem over and over where you meet people, you try to form actual connections with them, and then it ends up being that they're kind of using you for ulterior motives, whether that's money or fame or whatever?
Exactly.
Really? Mm-hmm. That's how it seems like it kind of plays out over and over?
Mm-hmm. Well, not seems. That's how it plays out.
Right.
And then it's Orlando's, and gets the short, and then it's go. He's on the street, or he's this, and he's that, and he's that. It's like, all right, cool. I don't have a problem. I just shut people off, man, and pop back up, like how I'm here. You know what I'm saying? It's the consistency of the person. It's, you know, you can get hurt, you can get stagnated if you want to, but you know, as long as you keep that train rolling, the dedication has to come from the artist, has to come from the person. You know, that's how truth is seen.
Right.
You know, so when you look up and you see none of those people, but that same person is still on the same train, it's like, okay.
What was there was a clip that came out on TMZ that basically like you mid-burglary, it said, and you were like walking around in the kitchen of a restaurant or something?
Yeah, that was fun.
What was happening there?
That was real fun. You know,
I didn't see you burglary.
That was fun.
Like you were just looking around.
That was real fun. Nah, yeah, man. You know, they basically bought a restaurant in my name. It was somebody had got my social. And yeah, and then what happened was I found out about it, and I was a little irate about it, and more than irate, and you know, I was literally about to change the locks, and that was it.
How were they able to get access to your social security number and then to be able to buy a fucking restaurant using it?
Man, they didn't look. I didn't got on the phone with my account. Man, they had yachts in my name, apartment buildings in my name.
Who are these people?
Who are these people?
I mean, it just sounds like really bad friends, and also maybe really like criminal geniuses.
Like criminal geniuses.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like, oh no. But you know, man, you know, like I said, man, life is a fun roller coaster, man. You get to actually live your life when you allow yourself to live your life, and that's the best thing about life. You know, when you allow yourself to start living and not worrying about, you know, who's who and what's what, you know, and just focus on you. Right. You know, then that's when things start opening up, bro.
But so you never had to deal with like criminal charges from
focus on yourself.
Restaurant situation?
Oh no, man! It seems like everything I catch them in, it disappears.
Really?
Everything disappears. Even the little Youngstar Entertainment office. Remember that?
What happened?
Yeah, it was a Youngstar Entertainment. Somebody had a Youngstar Entertainment office, and it was under all my stuff. And I was like, I never stepped foot in that office.
Wow. You got some elite level scammers.
Yo, you feel me? Yeah, elite level. But
you sometimes feel like you need to be more careful about who you let into your life?
Yes. I mean, at this point, no. I got my wife, I got my son, I got my team. I'm pretty cool. I done narrowed it down. But when it comes down to future, past, some of the past stuff, yeah, definitely.
I wish I would have.
It's been some times, bro. But in the future, I'm not really too worried about it. I'd have been prepped up.
Right. What about the one where the cops run in the house and they end up arresting you and you're in your room?
Oh, yeah, my baby mama, she set me up, man. She was mad, man. She was mad, and she thought I was dating the lady that was in the house or whatever, bro. And so she called the bounty hunters and told them where I was at, and it wasn't even no big old deal, man. They let me go and dismissed the case and stuff. I ended up going right back. It was fun.
Right. Okay.
You said it was fun.
That kind of video though, like somebody like me, I'm watching that, and I'm thinking like, yo, this looks like a full blown like crack house. Like, what the fuck is he doing in here, bro?
No, bro, that house was clean as hell, bro.
Really?
Man, if you go back in that video, bro,
you did seem kind of startled and like maybe not in the best way. Like you have no idea what's going on.
If you look at the video, man, that man's house was clean as a whistle. Period. And if me personally, man, you know, and shout out to my boy, man. He's a real nice guy. You know what I'm saying? Chrissy, who was living with him at the time, real nice person. You know, it was like I said, man. It was a setup, man. It was a setup. Dude called me a nigger. You know, it had me in my drawers, wouldn't let me.
Oh, so that's what they bleeped that out in that video?
They bleeped it out.
Because I was watching it, and number one thing I thought when I saw that guy is I was like, this dude looks like he's a fucking white supremacist. Because with the tattoos, I don't know what it was, but he looked like a Nazi. And then they bleeped something out, and I'm like, that couldn't have been that word, right?
Yeah, man, it was definitely that word, bro.
Wow, that's crazy.
And so, you know, like, and then too, it's like, I done been, you know, through my share of fun experiences. It was quite ravishing to my soul. I love it.
Right.
But it's
you said ravishing.
This is who I am, you know. the man that analyzes that and sees the mistakes on both end. Maybe there was a way that he couldn't have called me a nigger. Maybe there was something that I could have said to help the situation.
I think you got to put the blame on him, right?
I mean, well, no,
he didn't have to say that.
Yeah,
no matter what you do.
I know, but it's like that. Those are the situations.
Like why? Like no matter how fucking bad your behavior is, I mean that's just not an appropriate response. It has nothing to do with it.
Man, God bless it, man. It's like I said, man. It's just I feel like doors are opening, man, and so many people are gaining the new understanding of who I am as a person. Not even just as a person, but artistically and. That's what it's all about, man. Just
definitely, that's what it's all about.
Holding steady, till the wheels fall off, man. Just hold steady, bro. Regardless of who be poking or who's saying this or what's being posted over here or what they act like they don't see, you just gotta stay pushing, man.
Do you have relationships with any of your co-hosts from back in the day? Because I seen one of your friends go on Dr. Phil and basically say that he couldn't get support from like any of your former co-hosts when he was trying to help you out or something.
Hey man, it's like you gotta want to help yourself first, before anybody reaches out. We have to know that you are actually not only mentally but physically inclined enough to handle whatever the blessing is that we may want to give you. So if you calling me, you asking me for help, if I ain't helped myself, I'm not going to help you. And a lot of these people haven't helped themselves yet. Okay. A lot of these people haven't did, not necessarily what I've done, and I'm not putting myself on a pedestal, but what I did, bro, was I opened up to the entire world and I told them what my issue was. I had 2-year binge of something that I should have never, ever indulged in.
Meth?
Yes. And when it came down
2 years? Oh, shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Damn. Him and Adam got some shit in common.
And that right there put me in a position to where it's like, okay, well, now I could at least say that, well, I helped myself. Like, when I got up there and said, hey, this is what I did. This is what I'm changing, and this is why, this is why things are going to get better, God willing, because I opened up and I did what most won't do. Regardless of how many people are out there taking pills, doing crack, heroin, it's a lot of these celebrities that will never obliterate their image.
Right.
Never.
Is that a regret that you let your personal drug consumption out into the public?
I'm saying that more people need to be more truthful with themselves in order to be in the position mentally, physically, and spiritually to help someone else.
Mind, body, soul.
You know what I'm saying? Because if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready.
Right. But I mean, from a career perspective, it might have been convenient to keep more of that stuff private, right? No, because if there's, like I said, man, if there's something wrong with somebody, man, I'm not gonna sit there and act like I don't see it. There was something wrong with me. You know what I'm saying? I had nobody around me. I didn't feel loved. I was going through some stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? I was going through some early 20 stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like I keep talking about the growth, man. That's what I'm excited about. Being able to understand, like I said, and assess what I went through, man, and just know that those situations, man, they will never happen again based off of the fact that where I'm trying to go, where I'm on my way to. Definitely.
So. Yeah,
like when you look back at that clip of you on Dr. Phil where you have the cat eyes in.
Yeah, that was fun.
Where were you at in your life at that point?
Oh, that was so fun, bro. Like, I was telling you, that was hilarious, bro. Because he was asking me, number one, I didn't want to be there, you know what I'm saying?
When you go on something like that, is it for money?
No, bro. Like, I got duped into going there. I was supposed to be doing the Wendy Williams show. Okay. And they literally duped me into, well, the dude that was there with me. Yeah. He duped me into, like, going on to Dr. Phil. And I'm like, yo, man, like, oh man, it was just, oh man.
So the cat eyes were for Wendy Williams?
No, the cat eyes were for Dr. Phil.
Okay.
The cat eyes were for Dr. Phil.
Why'd you have those?
Because, man, I like contacts. Like,
if your goal was to not look like you were fucked up on drugs, the cat eyes did
not
help.
They
did not help.
They didn't help, bro.
Nah.
I I went on there literally. I put them on like I do, you know, because at the time my outfits, certain outfits, whatever I had contacts for, whatever outfits I was wearing, bro. But but I didn't want to look at this dude, bro, because I knew I didn't need to be there, man. And I was like, well, you know, like let me just put these in, man. I was just
nobody like Dr. Phil. That's crazy.
Something funny like the 2-year-old stealing the baby. And
you think Dr. Phil's a buster?
No, I think he's an awesome man, and excuse me, I think he's an awesome man, and I thank him for his facility. Because, you know, I was a pompous jerk, and I thought that I didn't need it. When I allowed myself to open up to the program, it worked.
Really?
When I allowed myself to look at what was in front of me, it was a beautiful thing.
So up to that point in your life, had you not been to rehab?
Well, yeah. Well, they didn't tell me that it was rehab. What they told me was that it was a facility for all things.
Okay.
So
that could be anything.
Yeah, it could be anything.
It could be an arcade.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And
Right.
I'm like, okay, you know what I'm saying? You know,
Sounds like Costco.
people that be stealing. I know, right? So you know, like there's people that they have addiction to stealing, this, that, whatever. You know, so it was like all things or whatever. But at this point in time, I guess to make the show look good, they were just on me like, go, please go, just go. It was at the end of Dr. Phil. We're like, just go, just please go. And I'm like, you know what? Screw it, I'm gonna go. So I just go.
So you said you weren't gonna do it on camera, but then you went anyway?
And then I went anyway, bro, because I was just, they wouldn't let it go. Like, they just wouldn't let it go.
And what were you on at that time? Because
weed.
Just weed?
Just weed.
It looked like you might have been off a Xan or something
No,
on Dr.
no.
Phil.
Oh,
No?
no.
No. That's never been your thing? Just uppers, no downers?
Oh, hell no, bro.
Oh, okay.
I can't get with that.
You're like,
nah, bro.
Not that.
Not that.
I'll do anything, but not that.
Yeah, not that, bro. But, you know, but yeah, it was at the end, bro.
Just weed.
I was just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was happy to be done, and I was ready to go home, and they were just like, no, just, and so finally I was like, you know what, fine, I'll go. If I can just get away from y'all, I'm going. So I went, and it was just some beautiful people there, man. You know, their situations and listening to them in therapy sessions, and that's where the growth kicked in. That's where I was real with myself, like, okay, well, you were once in that situation before where you was drunk driving a car before, bro, and you didn't know how you got parked. You know, like, wow, you really could have hurt somebody. You know, it's
niggas actually conscious.
Hearing when you in that facility and in other facilities as well, it's like, yo, man, you know, you got to just keep it real with yourself, man. Life ain't no joke.
Definitely ain't.
Like, I literally was in some situations to where I would have been able to take away everything from myself, and I wouldn't have been able to blame anybody but myself because of, you know, what I allowed myself to indulge in and where it could have led me, man. So, you know,
well, listen to the shit he knows. Man.
I thank Dr. Phil.
Like, knowing is half the battle.
Some crazy stuff, man. But I thank Dr. Phil, man. He's awesome, man.
You dissed him at one point.
Yeah, I dissed him, man. I dissed him because I felt like he allowed me to get ambushed. Like, if it came directly from him and not his colleagues, you know, that was pressing me, then it would have been different. You know, but he offered it, so it wasn't like his fault either. Like, you can't blame anybody. He sat there and asked me. He said, "Do you want to go?" I said, "No." He said, "Well, I can't give you the help then."
Do you think he actually has your best interest in mind, or do you feel like when you go there, you're just being used for content?
I believe it's a little bit of both. It's on the person it's on the person. If you actually want the help, you're gonna be able to see the difference in somebody that wants to help, bro.
Interesting.
You're gonna see the difference in somebody that wants to help, that wants their family, that wants to be around their wives, and wants to be around their, you know, their colleagues and this, that, and other. You know, you're gonna see the difference.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
For sure. You spend a lot of time in San Bernardino?
Yeah, man. My cousin is from San Bernardino, Papa Smurf. So I'll be out there, man. And just be chilling, man, with the fam, and you know, getting to greater heights.
Do you like it because it's like more quiet and away from LA?
Yeah, it's way more quiet, and it's away from LA, and the family's there, bro. So I'm a family oriented person, man. So I just love I love the fact that my sister's there, my brother's there, my cousin's there.
Okay, you got real family.
Is it easy to stay out of trouble out there?
Yeah, it's easy to stay in trouble, but it's easy to get in trouble too.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
it's kind of dangerous place.
Well, you gotta know, you gotta get in, get out, know what you about. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
You fuck with doggy style?
Yeah, he cool, man.
I had him on
yeah, he cool. Yeah.
You ever ask him to do music with you?
Yeah, he said he wanted to do something, and then I guess he just signed to Death Row and stuff like that.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I hope he don't act Hollywood.
Death Row. Snoop owns Death Row, so he could be Doggy Style could be signed to Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
But he said they're an NFT label now.
I guess I don't know
how the hell that
I don't know. You tell me, brother. NFT, look, all I know is Motown. I don't.
I know if you search fucking Death Row on Apple Music now, I guess it doesn't come up. Like, you can't find all those old albums.
You can't find none of it?
I guess.
Damn.
What?
Some NFTs. That's, I mean.
Yeah, got some NFTs.
Right, because I saw one video of you where you're walking down the street in kind of like an industrial area and you're dragging a huge fucking suitcase.
Yeah, bro.
And a dude starts banging on you and he goes, "What the fuck you doing out on the street in San Bernardino?" And I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, that does seem like what was going on that day?
Bro. Well, that day I was going to a facility. My son was being born.
Oh, wow.
And my wife had a relationship with some people at a facility to where it helps with anger, this, that, and get you closer to God and stuff like that. So I was walking, but I didn't have no ride, and my cousin was at work. So I was walking to the facility to go and see about doing a program there and seeing what was going on there and stuff like that. What kind of
walking is
programs
crazy.
they have for families and stuff like that. And I had my bag because I had just got off the Greyhound. Yes.
There's something about carrying luggage around that just makes people assume the worst, huh?
Yeah, man. But I mean, hey, like
Giving Skid Row vibes.
Dude, my feet have a lot of miles on them. I'm a lot of places.
Right.
So the kind of relationship that I do have with the admirers and all that cool stuff. It's like, yo, man, that's O.
Right.
It's not like that's Eddie from That's a Raven anymore. It's like, yo, that's Orlando. Like,
right.
That's like it's a different kind of vibe with me. Because my fans are like family. You know what I'm saying? That particular dude, some people look to post the bull crap.
Well, he was kind of showing love, and then you were just kind of like, oh, whatever, and then he starts hating.
Well,
right?
that's because he drove by and said some bull crap.
Oh, he started off negative.
He started off negative. They turned around.
Turned
and
around?
He came back and started filming me.
Fuck.
Well, you
So
should
at
have
that
to
point,
blame
I'm
me
like,
with
man,
you.
bro,
Don't turn around and pull nothing out of
it.
it.
Like, yeah, but
Pause.
that's what life is, man. Life is a roller coaster, man. It's definitely a beautiful experience, and that was fun too.
So how long you been in recovery for?
Recovery for
drugs or alcohol?
I haven't been in.
Oh, so you don't fuck with that at all? I was kind of in the impression that.
Oh yeah, nah, bro, nah. That's.
You just did it for a little while and then.
Yeah,
okay.
Like literally, when I tell you it was an experiment, I experimented. You know what I'm saying? It was fun, like I said, man, for what it was, bro. But it's not who I am. I grew up on sets, bro. I didn't grow up with a pipe in my hand.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, like I said, a lot of people dibble and dabble in a lot of stuff and they get caught. But God bless Macaulay Culkin. God bless, River Phoenix. God bless, you know what I'm saying? Like, God bless the people that actually came before me that didn't have a chance to be able to understand what life really is before they actually figured it out.
Would you say your sobriety is like a day-to-day struggle that you still think about, or is it just that's the past?
Nah, bro. So Orlando Brown can't be fucking with meth, period. It's not what I do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I make music, I'm an actor, I'm a producer, I'm a director. That's what I do, bro.
That's good.
So other than that, like I said, yeah, man, like they drug it out, man. They did what they had to do. But it's just like, yo, man, get off it.
Right.
Like, yo, man, get off it, bro.
Does
like,
it piss you off when people assume that you're still living like that?
I mean, no. Because they haven't been until they reposted that damn picture with me and my family with the mugshot, and it's like they keep pushing it. They keep pushing it down people's throat, like, yo, he beat addiction, yo, he beat addiction, yo, like
they're pushing the narrative,
horrible, just crack and heroin and ecstasy and Xan pills and like, god damn, let a nigga live, bro.
Right.
Like, nah, man, so I had a little fun, man, and I backed up off it. I had one too many heartbeats too fast. It was like it's just not for me, bro. It's just not for me, bro.
Meth's a roller coaster.
Yeah, man. That's just not for me, bro. Like,
right.
You know what I'm saying? And I apologize to my fans that that actually that look at the character and be like, yo, oh my God, like, yo, what happened? And it's like, yo, man, people go through ups and downs, you know what I'm saying? And I definitely apologize, to my fans if I let them down in any kind of way, but we are all human beings at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? We are all people that, fall short of the glory of God, man, and it's definitely how you keep pushing, bro. It's definitely
exactly what I said. The nigga did some drugs a few times, maybe, and everybody thought, like, every time he was doing some crazy shit, this is the reason why. No, nigga. The nigga was just, man, I'm telling you, expressing himself.
Did you say some stuff, like, in interviews and stuff during harder times of your life that now you regret that wasn't true? Or?
No, I don't regret nothing.
Really?
Every time I've said something, it's been 100, bro.
Really?
Every time. Every time I've said something, it's been 100, bro.
So you really, what happened with Nick Cannon? Because he denied it in a Vlad interview and said that it was all bullshit. Like, I
mean, out of respect for Nick, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to just leave it. I'm going to leave that alone, you know what I'm saying? Because we squashed that, you know what I mean? And, and I apologize, man, what they did to your show, Nick. Man, that sucks, bro. I would have loved to have sat on the couch, bro, and we could have squashed it that way, man.
That could be cool, though. I think he's about to start doing podcasts again.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, but man, I'm
what happened with Nick? I forgot.
I'm looking to be able to push the collectiveness, man. Like, it's strength in numbers, bro. Buffoonery, clownery, man. I had my share of fun with that when I was in my latter days, but now it's more like, we talking about money, talking about bags on the table, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to mess up how that man eat. You know what I'm saying? Just like I know how he not trying to mess up how I eat.
He got canceled. You feel like you've been kind of canceled in a way? Like, the industry doesn't want to see you win?
Nah, it's not that at all. It's like, it's about...
You got like halfway canceled.
But it's the product, man. Like I said, they can never cancel Nick Cannon.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Just like they can never cancel Orlando Brown. It's about
Facts.
the product,
They just have to, like, signal.
Niggas had albums
Right.
that didn't make it, but he still pushed.
They just have to signal, we do not, like, look how bad Nick Cannon is. We don't...
Yo, and then there goes the Nick Cannon music joke.
...with him at all, and then they can kind of slowly let him back in if he says the right things and he seems to be apologetic or whatever.
Yeah, well, some people reach an early pinnacle because of an early push. Some people reach an early pinnacle because of an early push. Some people like me that are waiting and allowing the universe to open up to me, and that right vehicle right now, which is the Youngstar Entertainment thing, is just it's a beautiful thing, man. But when I jump into that other vehicle, which is a blast off, man, it'd be awesome. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like there's kind of like a Disney code where you're not supposed to talk about the other Disney stars that you've had sex with.
Oh, wow.
Do you feel like you kind of went against that with Raven by airing that out?
Yo, man, it's like this, man. Disney actually, man, I had a meeting with Mr. Ralph Farquaad regarding the Proud Family show.
Okay.
And so, it has nothing to do with Disney. Yo, man, they want me back home. They want me back home. But it's more like,
they did just revamp that show, huh?
Man, the movie, was a test. It definitely was a test, man. And we haven't seen Proud Family in a long time. So for them to bring that back and it took very well like that, man. We excited, bro. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, my meeting was about the show. So I think they kind of expected Orlando Brown to do the typical old Orlando thing, which is, oh my gosh, what happened? And they thought I was going, you know what I'm saying? Like have something to say. And it's like, yo, man, they all look great. They look beautiful, man. It's amazing. You know what I'm saying? And then too, to know that, that Sticky, nobody can do my character, bro. It's just like, okay. But on top of that, knowing that the show is coming, it's a beautiful thing. A lot of people don't even know about the show. They just want me to jump on some old internet stuff and have a mental breakdown or something like that, or emotionally break down, like they just didn't want to mess with me. And it's not that at all, bro. The meeting went very well.
Okay.
You know, and
when's the last time you talked to her?
Who, Ray?
Yeah.
Oh man, look, let me tell you something. Raven and we talk a lot, and
really,
yeah,
I think people would be surprised to know that.
Yeah, but the thing about it is, you know, when she's ready to publicly have a conversation, then we will.
Yeah,
we will. We definitely will. She's in a great. Well, I just heard some bad news about the show. Of course, she walked out on the set, and
I didn't see that yet.
Yeah, she walked out.
The View?
Pissed off about
Somebody, I guess, it's a gay bill or something like that.
Ain't she on The View or some shit?
Yeah, something like
She's
that.
not fucking with it.
Yeah, so something like that or whatever. But I know she just you know, did that or whatever. But I know she's in you know, she's in a great position as far as you know, her work ethic and everything like that, and everybody on the show is doing very well.
That's cool.
You know, and that's what's up, bro.
You ever talk to Kyle Massey?
Oh man, he got little bro, man. Little bro,
on?
I just wish he'd take his ass to court already.
Really? You want to sue him?
No. Why would I want to sue my little brother? No, he showed his little wee to that 14-year-old girl.
That was in the news.
Yeah,
Something. I don't know exactly what, but
man, he ain't been to court for it, and trying to act like people done forgot about it. It's just like, you know, I'm on a personal level with little bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, you know, I would have been handled my responsibilities. You know what I'm saying, and got it out the way.
Corey in the house did what? I ain't hear about this one.
Thing that I can say about Kyle, you know, I just wish that I wish he handles that, you know, expeditiously, man, because, you know,
throwing a little shade, a little backhanded shade.
No, I'm not throwing no shade, bro. I'm literally telling him, like, yo, man, as your big brother, bro, go handle your responsibilities.
I mean, I have no idea what's going on with that, but I would assume that he's dealing with it. His lawyers, he probably got a court date or what. I mean,
I have no idea.
It's probably pretty hard to run away from it.
Yeah, and from me, I haven't heard anything like that. You know, I haven't heard that he was trying to push towards doing anything legally. Otherwise, we would have probably heard something by now.
Okay.
But like I said, for his best interest, you know, just handle his responsibilities, man. That's it. I ain't got no shade to throw at nobody. I'm just keeping it 1,000.
Fair enough. I saw a video from, I think, your Instagram live from a couple weeks ago where you were like mad as fuck at your wife for leaving you or something.
Yeah, nah, she actually went and you know, found some peace as far as, you know, bettering herself as a person. And me personally, you know, that's the love of my life, man. You know what I'm saying? I love the heck out of my wife, bro, and love the heck out of my son. So,
right.
You know, we definitely get, you know, a little frustrated sometimes, and you know, you take to sometimes the internet, and, you know, you say some things you're not supposed to say, but at the same time,
she came back after that?
Yeah, definitely.
So you guys are still good?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, just got heated for a little while then?
Yeah. So, you know,
okay.
I'm definitely just, like I said, I'm in love, I'm happy, and that's the love of my life, bro. Like, damn, I just love that girl, bro. I love my wife, like, crazy.
How old's your kid now?
He's about to be 2.
Nice. My kid's 1.5. So.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So I'm just crazy about Danielle, man.
Kids,
right.
Crazy about our love and how we interact with each other and stuff like that, man. It's just a beautiful relationship, and it's a happy ending on the inside for me. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, things get heated, man. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't like I'm going nowhere.
Okay. I fucks with it. So your team that you're working with now, how did that come into place, and what are they trying to do with you in the music?
Well, what we're doing is we're just pushing along, man. We're getting ready to drop the album titled Orlando Brown.
Self-titled. That's a big moment in your career. Yeah,
okay. You know, so getting ready to drop that. Then push on to the Orlando Brown show. You know, it's awesome being able to work independently, but on a major level as well, based off of the fact that we have our own face, and we have the outlet. We definitely have the outlet, and we have the following. So it's just about staying consistent, man. That's what we're doing, staying consistent. Dropping the album, tackling the show, and from there, you know, only God knows, bro.
Big plans?
Yeah, well, you know, we could have big plans, but they ain't got nothing to do with what God got
Right.
planned.
I see you doing some videos in the church and like very religious lyrical content. Is that kind of the direction you're going with?
Well,
or
no,
are you
well,
still...
that's the thing. It's like, you know, they tried to box it. Yo, he's off of drugs and he's rapping for the Lord now.
Right.
And it's like, come on, man. Y'all hear this stuff, man. It's not, it's, you know, at that time I was very joyous in what, you know, what I was feeling on the inside about myself and about the people that are around me. And that's what came out. You know, I felt like God smiled on me. You know what I'm saying?
But do you prefer to do more street music?
I prefer to do whatever the track allows me to do. You know, it's whatever the track is saying and whatever the message is, you know, that's in my heart.
Just like the rest of these rappers.
Based off of how the track,
you know what I'm saying?
Attacks the eardrum.
Respect.
You know, so there's no Christian rap or nothing like that, bro. I'm an entertainer, man, and I'm just happy to know that people are entertained.
For sure. How did you feel when you saw Will Smith smack the shit out of Chris Rock?
Oh man, look, check this out. You know, number one, man, I'm the only one that can talk crap about Will Smith. I'm the only one that can get away with talking crap. Man. Me personally, I felt joyous for him as a man. I felt very proud of him.
Really?
I felt very proud of him, bro, because
for smacking Chris Rock.
At that level at that level of respect, I should say, you know, for you to get up in the middle of the Oscars and slap the crap out of somebody, you know, for your wife.
For your wife.
No, for your wife. It's like, yo, bro, like, some people could call it extreme. Some people could. It's like, yo, man, look, yo, bro, I made a way for you. You came on my show. You came on Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. You know what I'm saying? We got a whole like relationship. You know, it's pictures go back me, you, and Jada. This, that, and that. Yo, man, you could. That's one joke you couldn't just not say.
What made it so crazy about the whole joke, and I keep saying this, is not only did he tell the joke, the nigga rehearsed it. But he rehearsed it. Before he even said the joke, you had to go rehearse that. Didn't sound like it was overboard when you rehearsed it? Come on, man. They know exactly what he was doing. They know exactly what they was doing.
Just one joke.
He did apologize, though.
Yeah, he did apologize, bro. But it's like, that's just one joke you just... Like, if I got a relationship with you, bro, and they like, yeah, and I'm like, that's one, I got to replace that joke. As a professional, you know what I'm saying? I'm thinking like, yo, man, he could have easily replaced that joke with something else.
I just don't think we should normalize punching people over jokes in general.
Well, yeah.
Especially people who've been hired to tell jokes on camera.
Yeah.
For the world.
I mean, I totally understand that and will apologize, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, man, you know, I gotta stand with Will on that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because it's some jokes ain't funny, man. And then he's been going through so
facts though
freaking much. He got me on his ass. He got me on his ass. He got everybody going crazy about this relationship, this, that. Yo, man, like, it's a point to where you're human, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's a point to where, look, bro, you using your power and your platform right now. You the host, man, and I'm gonna use my power, my platform. I'm one of the winners, bro. I'm gonna slap the shit up out you, bro, because
well, he won right after that.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, come on, bro. Like, you know, it's just like I just said, man. It's not supposed to go down like that. And excuse my language again.
No, that's cool.
But
this is a PG-13 platform.
Yeah, we good. Yeah,
R-rated, really.
Yeah, R-rated. But yeah, but yeah, I felt proud for him, man. 'Cause I look up to him like a pops, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's the greatest, man. Will, he can do no wrong, bro.
I respect it.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I think it would have been better. I could think of some paths towards letting Chris Rock know you're unhappy about that. I don't think it was the best way to go about it. Like I said to my girl last night, I said, if me and you were in that exact same situation and I marched my ass up on stage and I smacked the shit out of the comedian who made the joke, I'm like, how would you honestly feel? She said, there would be 1% of me that would be like, wow, he really cares, he really loves me. She's like, the other 99% of me would be like really embarrassed.
Right.
And I kind of feel like the average woman would agree with that.
I mean, what you gotta know, like if you look at the fact that after the whole thing went down, they're like smiling, having family pictures with the Oscar.
Yeah, I know, right?
It was like, I smacked.
And she's a woman though. As much as she was embarrassed, girls always want to feel a part of something. She was happy to be a part of that moment.
Man,
that's something she goes to talk about her girlfriends.
That's normally the vibe after you smack the shit out of
talk
someone.
about with her girlfriend.
Like, just smile about Willie smack Chris.
And you're fucking giving a speech, and Barbara Streisand and George Clooney are like, smack that motherfucker.
Smack that motherfucker right now.
I still can't believe we lived through seeing that.
Yeah,
like, that's
man.
the craziest shit I ever seen.
Man, that's like I said, man. Life is that roller coaster, bro. That's what it goes down on you, bro. It goes down and it goes up. Ups and downs, bro. So
crazy shit,
man.
Definitely. So, what do you got planned? You got this project dropping?
Yeah, man. I got the project dropping. The Orlando Brown Show, just a sitcom, man. Aside from that, man, I just finished doing 3 songs, man. We got one night. I decided to name the one song Squid Game, and then we got another one that's featuring my cousin and partner Papa Smurf, man, called Fire. So yeah, man, it's really looking good, man. We got some fun coming, man.
Is Papa Smurf a crip?
It's Papa Smurf don't gang bang no more, man.
That would be a dope.
He don't gang bang.
I'm just saying,
man.
in Southern California, if your name is Papa Smurf, I'm gonna assume you gotta be a crip connection.
Gotta be some kind of something blue going on.
Yeah.
Something blue over there. What's going on, man? You getting us caught up in Papa Smurf?
He said, leave me out of it. Okay, for sure. Yeah, man, it was great having you on. It's good to see that things are going smooth in your life.
I ain't gonna lie, man. Dope interview, interview from Adam22. You know what I'm saying? We got Orlando Brown. He's in one of the best space I've seen him in since he was on Disney type shit. Like, bro, like, I don't know what he went through. The nigga must have been taking course lessons from Phantom and Soul Illuminati or some shit. I don't know what the hell's going on, but that's dope though. Like, I'm proud of my boy. You know what I'm saying? I'm rooting for you. You know what I mean? Like that's great to see, man. You know what I mean? Great to see. Shout out to him. I hope he keep doing good shit. I hope I get to see you on Proud Family. Hope to go see the Orlando Brown Show. Hope to see you in more movies, even though movies are trash now. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully you get a YouTube channel or some shit and start going crazy, ballistics. Anyways, man. Bro, what the fuck is this? Nah, ain't no way. Anyways, bro, hey. Like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notification bell so you don't miss a video. Let me know what to react to next, man. We out.